And we're back
Hello again.
for the extended playthrough of Through the Ages, New Leaders and Wonders expansion.
Yes.
You were just...
Starting some drama.
Right. So you draw Development of Planning.
It's my turn, and I added a diplomacy card.
Event card.
Event card, which opened up this one, which said now we have to draw 3 cards from age A, and each player chooses to apply one of those cards to his or her
Yeah,
civilization.
it's not mutually exclusive.
Yeah.
You choose first.
I choose first.
Yes.
But I only apply it to my civilization,
Of course.
right? Okay, great. I'll take the
Science.
two ideas, yes.
Ideas. Okay. I'll take, I think, the 2 resources, maybe. So scores, or one of each. Fine, I'll take these. Okay. So these all can just go to the discard pile, and you can continue with your...
Nominal.
No. These stay here. You can put the rest in.
Why do these stay here?
Maybe you want to remember how many we need to put there before they need to shift. Never mind. Just put them there.
I'm listening, honey.
Yeah.
Because I love you.
Thank you.
And I do
So
whatever
you-
daddy says.
Yeah, so you took this card with this token, right? So you can continue
Yes.
your turn.
I will use up this yellow card.
Action card.
I need to stop calling them golden ages.
Okay.
Which gives me 1 of these and 4 of these. So that's nice.
Okay. I moved your action token.
Thank you, honey. And now I will build warfare, which costs me 1 action cube
And
and
5.
5 ideas. So this has been built. Phenomenal. And then I will use my remaining action cube to build a Colosseum.
Okay.
1 tier of it at least.
Let's make sure that we update your military strength.
Yes.
That's why you did it. And you also get a
Red
red
cubie.
cube.
Great. I have too many resources. I need to find a way to dump them.
You're at the end of your turn.
Yep.
You
A
wanna
lot of
undo?
actions. No.
Okay.
No, I'm not undoing anything.
So
Just one question though. If I want to move one of these to the military side of things,
yeah.
it's a red cube, right?
So the sort of moving it here
To the worker pool, yes.
will cost you 1 white cube, and then moving it there would cost you 1 red cube.
So if I had one here, I could have done it for a red cube. And to get from the population to the worker pool, I need to use a white cube.
White cube and pay this food.
Yes. Either way, no white cubes, nothing to do. Phenomenal. So these 2 go away. And you have the iron. Iron is good.
Yeah, let's do your end of turn sequence.
Discard military cards, I don't have to because I have a score and score. Great. Corruption, I need to lose 2. Which is a shame, but it is what it is. And food production and food consumption is none. And then resource production.
Okay. We both need to start creating workers.
Yeah, we gotta start breeding, honey.
Yes. Okay. And then you draw military cards.
So I need to take 3.
3.
It's from here.
Yes.
And I only discard them at the end of the turn. Okay.
Yes, and you reset your actions. Okay.
Just did.
Yep. So let's create some workers. So that's 1 white cube. It'll cost me 2 food. So here's the 2 food. I think I'll do it again. This will also cost me 2 food, so this one goes here, and that's okay. Now I'm starting to have food consumption, which is okay. And then in terms of this wonder, I need to pay 4. She gives me a free resources for that one. You have an extra for building wonders or for building and upgrading urban. Yeah. Okay, so that'll cost me 3. Okay. So 3. One goes here on the 4. The other 2 go here. Great. So that was my 3rd action. What's this doing here? It's supposed to be here, I think. Yes. And now for taking cards. Do I want the iron? I probably do.
Yes, you definitely do.
Just take the iron and I'll place it here. Oh.
Yeah, you probably want to use one of those too, because you have a hand limit.
Right.
Or do you not want to use one of those? Yeah, you do.
No. Okay. Let's not do that. Oops. Let's not do that. So, end of turn. I discard access, so I need to lose 2. So I'll just lose. Guess I'll lose these 2. Nope. These 2. You can discard them. And now I'm scoring my science, which is 1. I'm scoring my VP, which is 2. So at 5. You can start your turn if you want. Corruption. No food.
I will add a new event, which is a single VP.
1.
So this one gets opened up, and what happens is immediately each civilization may either increase its population or build a farm, mine, or urban building, or develop a technology. This costs
1 less.
1 less.
Yes. 1 less of whatever it is that we're going to do.
I'll take a worker, and I should have paid 2, so I only pay 1, right?
Okay.
Great. What do you do?
I will develop a technology.
And that costs you 4
That'll
instead
only
of
cost
5.
me 4, yes.
Great.
Yep.
Very good, honey.
Thank you. Let's do it like this. Great.
So now it is, these go away, right?
Correct.
Okay. So let's shift everything. Okay, so prioritization. I want this, I want this, I want that one. And I am definitely ready for a new form of government, but it just hasn't come up yet, so I can't really do much with it. Okay, so a single cube for irrigation. Single cube for a new leader. This leader is built, and what he does is, for the purpose of tactics, each of your farms can be considered an Age A infantry or our artillery unit. Each of your armies produces 1 victory point. I assume this is when you produce victory point in the production phase.
Again. For purposes of attack text, so red cards, each one of your farms can be considered an Age A infantry or artillery. Each of your armies produces 1 VP. So these are the armies. So that's it.
But when do they produce them is the question. I assume
At
they
the end
didn't
of
score.
turn, yeah.
Okay.
It basically raises, it basically raises this one.
I also get an additional red cube.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I don't know how it keeps happening.
I should be scared.
Don't be.
Okay.
Okay, I will use another
So
one
wait, before
to
you
build.
actually do another action, let's make sure that we update your score per turn because you have one army.
Yes, I do.
Okay.
And I need more philosophy. That'll have to wait. Which cards are in your hand? You don't have any cards in your hand, right?
I don't. Just to make sure, the farmers only count towards tactics. So they don't actually raise your strength, right?
Yes, I did not raise this.
Yeah, not even part of an art. Regardless of that, farmers count as no, which means that any two tax will be antiquated. Okay, as long as you do not choose whether your farmers are infantry or artillery, your units automatically form armies. Oh, sorry. Sorry. So an army is a tactic that you fulfill.
Yes. So each of your armies.
Yeah,
okay,
yeah, yeah.
so I don't.
Yeah, you need to form an army first.
Okay, got it.
Yeah.
Okay, I have one more action. I was complaining about having way too much food.
Yep.
So I'm gonna use that to get him over to the worker pool. That'll cost me 2.
Mm-hmm.
Which isn't enough, but we're getting there. We're getting somewhere. Okay. You said you have nothing in your hand, right?
Right. And if you want to, okay. So that's one. Yep.
Because I'm swimming in them, I might as well.
Mm-hmm.
And that's it.
Okay.
Okay, I'm done. So these go away. These okay, so now excess military cards. I am not over my hand limit. Score score this science and victory points. Great. Corruption, I lose 2 resources. Food production, I gain 2 resources. Food consumption, I lose 1, and then I produce these, and then I draw 3 military cards.
Yeah.
Now this is per total cubes, not per
Yeah.
cubes unused.
This is cubes unused.
I still draw 3, but I
Correct.
wanted to know.
Yeah. Okay. So this one actually, when we played this action, this should have been shuffled.
These get shuffled,
Yes.
and these get...
Whatever. You don't have to move them. And then just place this one here. I placed a new event. I score 1 VP.
And let's see what sort of abomination we got. New deposits. Each civilization produces immediately. Ignore corruption.
Produces. Oh,
Yep.
wow. Ignore corruption. So I think we score as well. Oh, it produces resources.
Yeah.
Okay.
I assume we produce food as well.
No. Produces
Oh,
resources.
right. Just resources. Okay, great.
So it's just, that's excellent for me. Okay.
Oh, I put it there for you.
Thank you. All right, so my first action will be to create my last level here. So I need to pay 4, and I have 4, so that's great. This also goes back. And now, when evaluating a war or aggression, da 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 da. Okay, so I get 2 more on the. How am I on 2? 1. Oh, yeah, 4. Okay, so this moves up by 2, and my military might goes up by 2.
Okay.
What?
I'm scared now.
Oh.
Don't attack me.
I won't.
Don't worry, I'm gonna boost the crap out of my
Okay.
army soon.
Something vibrating.
It's not me.
Okay.
Unless you feel the vibrations between us.
In any case. Right. So that
It's
was
the
one turn.
ghosts, honey.
Yeah. That was one action. Next action would be to, let's see. So, what does he do? Let's see. Gutenberg.
From the
Jonas-
Gutenberg project.
Yeah. Each turn you have an extra civil action for taking, developing, building, or upgrading libraries and labs. That's nice. With a discount of one science or one resource, whenever you use this action, score 2 VP. So that's nice. She's still good enough, I guess. So I'll take the alchemy.
Very
And
good.
I'll take the take the urban growth as well. And I will, let's see. What do I want to do with my last one? Yeah, I'll take patriotism, why not? For this turn, you have an extra 2 for building or upgrading military units and 1 extra. Okay. So I'm doing my end of turn. So it's just 1 and 1. I'll discard this.
Can you
Yeah.
fill them up?
Yep.
Thank you, honey.
And, okay, scoring. So I need to score 4, so I'm at 9.
Boo.
I need to score 1, so I'm at 1. No corruption, food consumption, food production, food consumption, and resources. So that's 2. Here. Okay.
Great.
Need to draw 2.
My turn?
Yes.
So this is urban growth. Build or upgrade an urban building. Pay 2 less. That's nice. And what's the other one? This turn you have an extra 2 resources for building or upgrading military units. So it's better than mine.
Because it's level 1.
Yeah. So first of all, it's the start of my turn. I'm gonna play this, which gives me a singular VP.
Yep.
And then we get this out. Ooh, that's gonna hamper me. I lose 1 civil action.
Okay. At the end of the world.
It says the 2 weakest civilizations lose 1 civil action.
yeah.
Then the weakest one
Yeah.
loses another civil action. They draw a military card for each action lost. So I lose 2, right?
Right. And then you draw 2 military cards.
I put that in there, so you know.
Yeah.
Wait, I should have.
In general, it's not, I think, recommended to play events if you're low on military strength.
Oh, I
most of
wasn't low.
you no. You just played an event, right? You just played it and
right.
you triggered it. So it's it's not recommended, I think.
It's fine.
Yeah.
I'm a big boy.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so 1 military action would be this strategy.
Oh, by the way, you can say that you.
Mm-hmm.
No. Oh yeah. Never mind. I'm confused. Go ahead.
So that raises me up 1 because I have a farmer.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Put your banner on it so that we know what's your current. Great.
And I also gain 1 of those
Yeah.
because we said for each of my army, and I have 1 army.
Yeah.
So a civil action will be to get him over yonder. That'll cost me a 2. And now I have 3. So I am tied with you, and I get another VP per turn. Now I'm going to use up a military action. This turn you have an extra. Nah, I'll save it. Or not, I don't know. But I am definitely putting him over here for these 2.
So you use this action with the white one, right?
No, I didn't. This is still unused.
Oh, okay,
I just
okay.
used a regular red cube.
Okay.
So this raised me another 1.
Yes.
Great. So another red cube is going to be used for aggression, kidnap.
No, wait. This is an event, right?
I thought the harps needed to be... So it's at the start of the turn?
Yeah, it's yeah.
Right. Okay, sure.
Yeah. The harps say that it's not an aggression or a... you don't play it there
Sure.
if it doesn't have a harp.
Sure.
In any case, I'm wondering, for purpose of tactics, each of your farms can be considered an age 1 infantry or artillery unit. Each of your armies produces one. So for purpose of tactics.
Because they're age A, if this card had an obsolete version, I'd be getting the obsolete version.
Yeah,
but since they don't...
What I think is that you have multiples, because you can theoretically have multiples.
I also counted it that way. These are 2.
You have 2 of these.
Yeah, so these are 2.
The base 2.
And then I have this one is 3.
3.
And then I have 2 from tactics. 1 from these 2 and 1 from these 2.
And in terms of VP?
I should be getting +2 per turn.
Yeah.
I think I pushed myself up 2 because I have 1 from this and then 2 from these,
Okay,
so I'm at 3.
Excellent.
Great. This will be to build my... God dang it. Wait, did I pay 2 resources for this? I want to build a Colosseum. Boo. So what, to just take something? Sure, I'll take something. What can I take? I can take fragility, increase your population. After you pay the food cost, gain 2 food. I'll use it to gain a population, which will cost me 3. And that'll reduce my corruption to 0, which is what I was aiming for.
Okay.
Do I have any more nasty military actions? Nope, none. Okay, great. Discard access military cards. So I'm capped at 4, right?
Right.
So I'm gonna get rid of this one because I love you.
Oh, thank you.
And I score, so that's gonna be
1.
a 1, and that's gonna be
3.
a 3. Great, these die, right? Great. And no corruption, food production is 3, food consumption is 1, and a resource production is another 3. Okay. Now, my happiness needs to be...
At 2 when you deplete 2. So
Okay, so I'm fine for now.
Yeah.
As are you.
Yes.
Great, so now I draw 1 card because I have 1 unused action.
Yes. And you reset your actions, and then it is my turn. Great. So... I do so many stuff. Okay.
You do all the stuff, honey.
Yeah. I'll pay 1 white cube to play patriotism. For this turn, you have an extra 2 resources for building and upgrading military units and 1 extra military action. So I'm using my virtual military action. This is basically what it says. And then I can use this yellow cube here, and it'll cost me the 2 virtual resources that I got from this card, so that goes away. And then
you use
I
your
will
other
use
2 to mimic my strategy.
Exactly, thank you.
I gain nothing from it though, right?
Correct, and that bumps me up once. Great. Yes. And then I would like to, I think, upgrade this one. So I'll use a white cube to upgrade this building to here, which will cost me
the difference,
which is
3.
3.
Great.
And lastly, I think I'll take cost me 3. I'll take the... yeah, this one.
Mm-hmm.
And I'll take for the last card this one, I think. I need a lot of science, but whatever. So that's my turn. I need to discard 1 card. Oh, sorry, 2 cards. So I'll just discard, I don't know, these 2. Discarding these 2.
I'm sorry, I was reading my wonder.
It's okay. So I want 13. And I need to get 1 bump here.
So these 2 die off.
Yes. No corruption, food consumption.
Phenomenal. Could you refill your end? Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
So now it's my turn. Okay, so first of all, I'm gonna use this to finish this wonder. It has been sitting here for such a long time.
Okay, so update whatever you need to update.
That gives me an additional red cube, por favor,
wow.
and 1 happiness, so I'm less worried about things.
Okay.
And I will use 1 red cube to get him over here. That'll cost me 2.
Very nice. So that has a couple of things.
First of all, I get bumped by 1.
Yes.
And then I have another one for the strategy, so I get bumped by another 1.
And another VP.
Yes, another VP per turn. That's great for me. And I'm kind of out of resources, but I do want more population, so I'm going to use another one to get a population over here. That'll cost me 3 food. And so good, because I have the happiness for it. And I don't have any resources, so I can't really move those around, but I can take cards.
Maybe you want this one.
That's 2.
But I don't think it'll stay for your next turn, because 3 are taken, another 3 taken. So, and it's the last one of its kind. The other one will be here.
Fine. I'll steal it off you, but yeah, you make a valid argument. Okay, so that is it with my turn. So these die off by code of laws. I like you usually. Okay, discard access military cards. My hand limit is at 5, so that's okay. Score, I get 1, 2, 3, 4. That's great, I get 1.
So by the end of my turn, it's going to be the end of the round. Not that it really matters.
That's weird. Okay, sure. Okay, no corruption, food is being produced, and then I have to pay 1 food for the consumption, and then we get the resource production. Okay. And then I have to draw military cards, which will be 4. Oh no, max of 3.
Yeah.
So max of 3 have been drawn.
Okay. So now I really want to... Why do I have so much food? Oh, because of the free ones. Okay. Let's see, do I want to play an event? No. Because you're ahead of me, I think. Strength of Minister, that gives you 3, attacking and extra defending, whatever it is. Okay, whatever. So just as a reminder, when evaluating a war or aggression, you may choose one of your units, add its strength to your strength temporarily. It also gives you, +3 if defending. So just make sure that you're aware of that. Because you can't even technically attack me, sort of, if,
Why? You lose a unit, don't you?
No, I don't lose a unit. Sorry. Yeah, you're right. After evaluation, sacrifice the enemy. Right.
So I do have
Yeah,
some
yeah, yeah.
advantage in
Yeah,
forcing
yeah, yeah.
that.
You can. Sorry, my mistake. Okay, so
That
let's
is
see.
cheating.
Yeah. Let's see what Eleanor is doing. Whenever you prepare an event, draw 2 military cards. Interesting. Scoring 1 VP for each military card you have to discard. So, meaning in excess of what I have. That's nice. You have to discard at the end of your turn. When Eleanor is replaced, get 3 civil actions back instead of 1. Okay. That's interesting. I think she's nice, actually. But I do want the theocracy as well, because I could no, I couldn't. Plus I'm at my hand limit. You too, by the way. Not the military cards, the civil cards.
What are they limited to? Your
White
actions?
cubes. Yep. Okay, so first off, I will build using this urban growth. She gives me 1 discount. This gives me 2 discount. So it's basically free to move this one over here. Great. So I increased my science per turn by 1, which is very much needed. And then I want to hire, right. What does he do? Immediately after your action phase, decide either to increase your strength by 2 or to gain 1 civil action. Either lasts until the next decision or until Saladin leaves play. Immediately after your action phase, so action phase meaning before the end of turn sequence, immediately after your action phase, decide either to, and sort of it stays +2 until my next turn, sort of. Okay, that's interesting. Cool. So I'll take theocracy for 1. I'm at my hand limit. Another one will be to upgrade this, so it'll cost me these. And my last one will be used to create another worker, which will cost me 3. And I am done. Your turn. I don't need to discard anything. You can discard these. And it is your turn.
Great.
And before you do that, actually, this happens. So let me just finish this first. I need to score 4, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4. I need to score 2, so that's 2. I need to do corruption. I don't have any corruption. Food consumption, consumption, resource production. Great. I need to draw 2. And then we reset the actions. All right, so now we're at the end of age 1, which means that all of cards A's in our hands are discarded. If we have, if we both forgot. I forgot. Great. So we lose the leader. I forgot about that. If we had any wonders left unbuilt, those get discarded as well. And we lose 2 workers. Great. Which means that I need to increase this, otherwise I won't be producing. And this one goes away. This one replaces it, and this one replaces this. And this gets shuffled and refilled, and it is your turn.
Great.
Yes.
So now I can play this?
Yes.
Great.
So that's your political action.
Yes.
Great. So you are 1 ahead of me. So I either need to do this or I need to sacrifice a person.
Or use a card.
Right. Yes. So I'll just use the card.
That doesn't require any military actions on your side?
No.
No. Great. Does this require a military action from me?
Yes. You need to pay.
Great.
So this one gets discarded as well.
Yeah, at least we're using the military cards for something.
Yes. All right.
I find them to be surprisingly useless in 2 players.
Yeah.
Okay. Where were we conceptually? Okay. Printing press. Built the printing press for free. Moved a dude to the printing press. Great. So now I have one more of these per turn, one more of these per turn. And I have no resources. These two strategy cards, I might as well just discard them because they're already used.
Sure.
So they're virtually useless. Do I have access? Yep, yes I do. Okay, these two have been magically discarded. And I score, so I get 1, 2, and I get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Great. Corruption, none. Food production. Food consumption.
Nostradamus. When you prepare an event, score extra 3. When another player prepares an event, look at it. When determining who is the weakest among events, or when defending against aggressions, you have +3 defense. That's nice. Okay, so let's do this. So you can discard all these. And these move away. These are here. Whoops. And this are refilled. We have James Watt. We have the Harvard College.
What?
What? Okay.
You want me to sing the song?
No.
Okay.
Have you drawn your cards?
Yes,
Okay.
I have. I haven't reset my actions yet. And I haven't changed my government yet.
Yeah. Great.
You take monarchy and you're
No.
sleeping on the sofa.
All right. No, I'm actually developing theocracy. So that would be my first time. Do I want to play? Yeah, I probably don't.
You want a revolution or a revelation?
Oh, very nice. Okay. So it's going to be the peaceful one, which means that peaceful change of government costs 1 less for each urban building that you have. I have 3, so that'll cost me 3 science. So I'm down to 1. So this is replacing this one, which means that first of all, my VP per turn goes up by 1. Great. My strength goes up by 1.
Boo.
My happiness goes up by 1, so that's nice. And I get 1 extra military cube. Great. So that was that. Now I would like to build another I need this one. Annoying. Right. Okay, I'll take Nostradamus. He's interesting. You can read him.
Sure.
And I'll actually also play him. So that means that if you play an event, I can look at it.
Great.
And what do I want to do? Oh, I can take the breakthrough. I'll just take the breakthrough because I have many tech cards. So that's it. I will discard access. So I'll discard this one. So many governments. And I will score stuff. So that's 5. Wait, just 1 sec. And 2, 3. Corruption, no. Food production, yes. Food consumption, ooh, both of these are off. And then resource, which goes here. Then I draw military cards. 3, 1, 2, and 3. And then I reset. Yes.
I play this.
You play an event, which
Yeah, Nostradamus says you can look at it, right?
Right, so that's strategic something.
I get 2.
Yes.
Because
And
it's
we
a tier
reveal.
2. And we reveal this. Each civilization loses 1 population. Where do we take it from? From the worker pool. If I have none?
You need to destroy something.
What do you mean?
You need to destroy a building.
Oh,
Destroy your weakest one. You're like your cheapest one.
I think that's this one.
Okay.
Destroy goes in here?
Yep.
Okay.
To the yellow bank.
Okay. Good. I mean, I put it there. I should not be surprised. I was
Yes.
just sure that if the worker pool is low, then you don't lose anything.
Mm.
Okay. Focus. Focus, Callie. I want these two, but I'm kind of low. And I should start building these at some point in my life.
You can take the breakthrough and use it next turn. Either case, I would do that first.
So that's 3 actions.
Oh, yeah. You don't have space in your hand, so I'll just take that one.
And leave the monarchy.
Or you can take the monarchy. I mean, you do have 3 science, right? So you can use it for these two.
Okay.
Or you can build more philosophy as well.
So I'm gonna use up. So this and these 3 go into making irrigation.
Okay. So you can now start upgrading them if you want.
Yep. Let me just pull this a bit. This is less interesting than my board, so yeah. Okay, this was done. Now I have more room in my hand. So I'm gonna use one to take the breakthrough. I'm gonna use one to take the monarchy, still at hand. Limit. And I'm gonna use this one to upgrade one of them, which will cost me 2. And that way I have no corruption.
Okay.
Fantastic. I'm gonna play this for giggles.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna play this for even more giggles.
Sure. I'm assuming you're not switching to them.
I only have footmen, so nope. No, I am not.
But these, but they can be. Oh, right. Correct.
Well, technically, no,
No.
I need infantry. I need cavalry, which is why I wanted the cavalry. But
Artillery, you mean, right?
cavalry or artillery, each one of
No,
them
this
would have been nice.
one. Oh, right, because this is artillery. Yes.
Yep,
Okay.
doesn't matter.
Nope.
Onwards to glory. Discard access military cards. I'm at 5. That's fine. Score and score. So I get 2 of these and I get 5 of these. Corruption, none because I'm fabulous. Food production, 1 over here and 2 over here. That's a lot of food, but we'll manage. Food consumption, so these 2 go back. And then we get resource production, so that'll be 2 over here.
Great. We'll prepare an event of age 1, so that's 1 point. And Nostradamus gives me extra 3. And yep. What's the...
We both score our science, so
Yay.
that's 1,
It's good for both of us. Okay. Great. Okay. So now I will use my breakthrough. Develop a technology after you pay the science, score 2. Great. So I think I will... Yeah, I'll do this. It's okay. So I pay 4, and then I get 2. Yeah. And I now have alchemy. Great. And next up, I would want to upgrade one of these at least, so that'll cost me 3. So that's basically as if it's 4, so 1 goes down here and then this. And then my science goes up by 1.
Mm-hmm.
And then I can take okay. I'll do it again.
Should have taken 3 military cards.
I'll do it again. So I'll pay 3 to upgrade this one over here as well. And that means that I get another one. Great. And now I will take, I don't want that, I do not want that, nor that one. I do want that one later. Let's just
I shuffle these and I put them in place.
Sure.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
that's what the rules say.
That's true. I think I'll create a worker.
You go, honey. You breed that worker.
Yes, so that's all 3.
Very good. No corruption for you.
Nope. So that was my last action, I believe. And yeah, that's it. So, discarding extra, I need to discard what?
You're gonna be low on food. But
Yeah,
that's
I'm
not
not
my
gonna
problem.
generating food right now. Yes, it's true. So let's remove this one, and then I'm gonna score 5 and 4, and no corruption, no food consumption, production or consumption, and then I'm gonna return 2 of these here, and then I'm gonna draw 3. 1, 2, 3. And then I'm resetting. It's your turn.
Did you?
No.
So we kill off the what?
Yeah. No what for you.
Great.
And you can do a political action.
Which I will. I'm putting this one. It's
Okay,
a
another
territory.
territory.
And then this, I get 2 VP.
Correct.
And then this one gets revealed. And that's a strategic territory.
Oh, fun. So if you remember, we start a bid, right? So you're at, same as me, at 7. And you need to say a number. And that number corresponds to the colonization cards in your hand, plus any units that you want to
4. Like an additional 4.
an additional 4.
Yep.
I will say, well, I need to top that number.
If you want the territory, of course.
Yes. And I will have to say, and you remember that you can, so if I'm going to sacrifice these 2, they constitute an army so that they're actually 3.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? Just,
But I can still top you.
yeah, for sure.
Okay.
Yeah. So you
But
said
that's
4,
not
right?
my last number.
Yeah, correct.
Okay, it's 4 for now.
So 5.
Six.
Okay, go.
So I use up these cards, which are an additional 4,
Yep.
and then I kill off these 2.
Which are an additional 3.
3?
Yeah, because it's 1, 1, and 1.
Oh, I forgot that one.
I just said it.
So I had no other way to do the math, so
Yeah,
it
yeah,
doesn't really matter.
Right.
So these go back,
Yeah.
and then I get of a territory. So
Right.
theoretically, I lost 3, but
Yeah,
I also
yes.
gained 4.
Yes.
So I'm somewhere over here. However, one of my armies got disbanded, so I lose a VP per turn, and I need to get 5 military cards, if I'm not mistaken. I have to say that getting 5 military cards when you discard your access at the beginning of the turn, it just gives me more options, but it's not particularly useful. Either way, onwards to glory. Okay, so now I need science everywhere. I need to science myself up. So I pay 1 white cube so I can get an additional worker in the worker pool, and that'll cost me 3. That's fine. That's less corruption all around. Great. Okay, I will use another one so I can get him into the printing press. So that's another VP per turn, and that's another science per turn, which matters more. And I'm gonna use another one to... Do I have a technology I can do so I can just get the VP, get these back? Just do something interesting with my workers? Probably not yet. But I do need to get rid of one of them. Because otherwise I can't take any more cards, which is a travesty.
Travesty.
Le travesti. So I use this so I can develop this, which means I pay 1, 2, 3, and then I get 2 back. Great, got rid of 2 cards. And I will take the justice system.
Okay.
Oh, that thing's expensive. And that's the end of my turn. So these 2 die off. These get shifted. Refill your part, honey. And I now need to stare blankly into my military cards because I need to go down from 10 to 5.
Okay.
I think I'll just blanket remove all the lower age ones. So that's 4 out. 7 each. This is uncertain and this is uncertain, so these 2 go away. I'm down to 5. Huzzah! So let me just... I have a question though.
What's the question?
Why am I ahead in culture? Did you forget to culture yourself last turn?
No, I don't think so.
I should not be ahead. I did not. We're pretty much the same over here.
Yeah, but you played a couple more, I think, events than me.
Sure.
Yeah.
If you say you made no mistake, you made no mistake.
I don't
You're
think so.
perfect the
Thank
way
you.
you are.
Okay, is it my turn?
No.
What?
You're rushing me. I
No,
don't
I'm
like
not.
it when you rush me.
No, you can do your thing while I'm playing.
Now you're rushing me.
Okay.
Okay.
Move 2 to the resources. You're okay.
Great. So now
Did
I
you
draw
move
military
to your
card.
resources?
I don't remember.
Did you end your turn with 3? Do you remember?
I'm pretty sure I used all of them for the printing press, so I just did move them to
Okay.
the resources. 3 military cards,
Okay.
because that's what I needed.
Okay. I'm gonna play an event. It's an age 1 event. Yes. Age 1 event. So that's 4 points for me. And we'll reveal a new one.
Boom, Dark Ages. Each civilization with more than 4 science loses half of the surplus. So I lose 1 and
Zero.
round it up.
Okay.
And you lose 2.
2. Boo. I hate the Dark Ages.
Well, I put it there, so...
Oh. Stop putting things. Okay.
It's
So
free
5.
VP.
Yeah. Okay, so now... Did we do this? I don't think so.
Yes, we did.
Yeah, we did?
We did.
Okay. And so now that I have just the 5... okay. I will, for 1 action, discover this action, which means that I need to pay 4. And then for 2 military actions plus 2 resources. I will upgrade them both. So that gives me 2 more on the strength. And I think that it's time to... Is there aggregation or irrigation? No. Cool.
Irrigation's with me.
Yeah. So I'll wait for the second one. I have 4 more. So I could take religion, which I don't really care for. I could create another swordman, which I don't really care for. Create another agriculture, which I don't really need. So fine, I'll just take the breakthrough and the cavalry. Nah, let's take the republic. I think. Yes, let's take the republic.
Very good.
Second one. So that was 1, 2, 3, and I have another one. I think. Right? That was 1, 2, 3. Didn't do anything. Yeah, I have another one. What do I want to do? Come on. Something that I want to do with my 4. That's a 5. That's a 2. That's a 3. That's a 3. I mean, how am I thinking of generating more happy faces? Oh, I'm gonna lose the happy face from this. And the VP and the strength. Fine, then I'll build this one. So that'll be my last action. So I'm gonna do this and pay 3. So this one goes here, this one goes here. And then I get another happy face, another victory point per turn.
Very good.
And that's my turn. So I need to
phenomenal.
Get rid of access, so that's
these
fine.
have been cleared. If
All
you
these
could
go away.
refill your end.
Mm-hmm.
And these go away. They just went away, honey.
Okay. That's okay. Right. So I discarded. I need to score now 6. And I need to score 4. And okay. No corruption, no food, and then resources. And then drawing 1 card. And then resetting my actions. And that's it. Theoretically a 4. So that's
I'm playing
7.
another territory. Since you
Okay.
still have Nostradamus. So I get 2 VP and we have another territory. Great. How much are you willing to pay for the territory?
Okay, I'll start with 0. Plus
Okay.
0, I mean.
Plus 2.
So plus 2, I'm still winning. So you want to do it with
No,
absolute
you're not
numbers?
still winning with plus
Yeah.
2.
Oh yeah.
You're at 9.
Right, you said plus 2.
Yeah.
So I can do plus 2. I have
Oh,
1 again.
Okay, so
right?
plus 4.
Okay. Plus 4. I need to 3, right? So plus 4.
Mm-hmm. So I can get it up to... I probably can't sacrifice farms.
Right. You can.
I can get it even with you, but that doesn't help now,
No.
does it? If it's even, what happens?
You can't outbid me if you're... I mean, it's just not valid. Right now I'm winning it with my plus 4.
And I can discard military
No.
cards?
That's just when defending, not when conquering new lands.
Uh-huh. But when conquering new lands, you can kill off people. Okay, fine, take it.
Right. So that's, I needed to, okay. So that's the 2,
Mm-hmm.
and that's another 2.
Great. So
This
I
gets
reduce you by 3 because you no longer
3.
have a strategy.
Yeah.
Okay. Great.
So I do need to get 3 here on the
Take 'em.
sides. And I do need to take 1 yellow and 1 blue.
And none of us lose military actions over that.
No.
Okay.
And now you continue your turn.
And now I start my turn.
Yes.
Okay, so I have these. Theoretically, I could take the cavalrymen and build them, but I'm not sure what good that'll do me for now. I'll definitely take them. That's 1 military action, 1 regular action. Okay. 1 from the worker pool, so that's gonna cost 3, which I have. Great. And then Mr. Worker Pool for a military action and 2 of these goes to become a military unit, which raises my strength by 1 and gives me some stuff to sacrifice if needed. For guild, increase your population, and after you pay the food cost gain, but I'm capped at cards. So I can't take that. I don't have food. So there's pretty much nothing I can do with those 2, right? Which is fine. I could move people
You
about.
could develop
but no.
technologies. What do you mean?
I wanna get the monarchy.
Okay.
That's why I'm waiting.
I understand. So you can forfeit your actions if you want to. You cannot discard cards. You can disband, meaning taking people back to the worker pool if you really want to. I don't know if you want to.
I don't think I do. Okay, fine. Passing.
Okay.
Okay, so discard X military cards. I need to draw down to 5. And I need to score. So 1, 2, 3. And then I get
Maria Theresa. Charles Darwin.
no corruption.
Statue of Liberty. Your government produces victory points equal to its level. It's nice. Okay. My turn.
Yes, it is.
So I'm not going to play a political action. I want to use my breakthrough for 1 civil action, develop a technology. I'm going to develop the Republic. It generally costs 11, but because I have Acropolis, peaceful change of government costs 1 less for each urban building that you have. I have 4. So that brings it down to 7.
Isn't urban building just the civil ones? The silver ones?
Yeah, I have 4.
Oh, right. It's
That's a
units.
building. Yeah,
Sure.
not tech card. Right. So that's 7.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm going down to 1, and then because I use the breakthrough, I get an additional 3. So I'm at 4. This one gets right. So a couple of things happen now. First, I lose 1 happiness, I lose 1 military, and I lose 1 VP per turn, which is really sad. This goes away.
Tragic.
But then, and I lose 1 military cube also. That's also tragic. And I need to have 3 more white cubes. So let's take them from here. 3 more white cubes, which I can actually use. Great. Now, I definitely want to build, again, my military. So this will go here for 3. So that's done. So you can move me up by 3, I believe, because
In the
it's
military.
2 in the army. So that's a total of 3.
Sure. You have been bumped up.
Okay. I do want the rifleman, I think. So I'll take the rifleman. I have 4, so do I want to do that? Do I not want to do that? Let's wait. I do want to upgrade these. Yeah, I don't have any food, so I might as well take frugality. Okay, great. Let's take the...
These should be discarded. Right?
Yeah. The... Man, I need more iron. Okay. I'll take... What do I want to do? I think I should take the wonder, actually.
Okay, take the wonder.
Yeah, it'll be okay. It'll cost me 3 and I have 3, so
Great.
I'll just take the wonder and see what happens.
So these 2 get discarded.
Yes, and I can do my end of round thing. I don't need to discard anything.
If you could
Yeah.
refill.
I will. Oh, there's the selective breeding, which is important. And, okay.
I am adding another territory.
Oh, that's nice.
Yep, someone has to do that.
Yeah. Additional 4.
And good harvest. Each civilization produces food immediately. Ignore.
Food consumption.
Yes, and corruption for some reason.
Okay.
It's not bad.
Yeah, that's good.
Okay, so these need to be added in.
Let's do this in proper order. So I scored within this. Corruption, no. Food production. Then food consumption, and then resource. And then you said that I need to produce food. Okay.
Yes. But this is after you finished your
Yeah.
entire
That's
floor.
why I, yeah.
Great.
Okay.
Okay, so I'm going to use up all of my stuff, all of my ideas to develop a monarchy. Now, do I get the cubes this turn or
Yes.
next turn?
This time.
Great. So I gain 1 red and 1 white.
Okay. One red, 1 white. Here you go.
Thank
You have
you.
another red here. I think that belongs to you.
Yep.
Okay.
Let's dump another strategy over here.
Sure.
Military is not very useful for me. I'm not sure why, what am I doing wrong, but it is not very useful for me. Leaving the review to the end. Where were we? Yes, I wanted to produce people. I wanted to breed a bit. So that cost me 4. So that's 4. Great. And he will go work in the printing press, which will cost me these 3. And will raise me 1 VP per turn and 1 science per turn, which is mandatory because I'm really low on science. But now I can take cards. So I'm gonna take revolutionary idea. And do I want to swap leaders? Each of your temples gives you one less happy face. Okay, that makes sense because that's funny in a way. And each of your labs, I have a lab, in libraries, produces one extra VP per turn. Taking a technology card costs you one civil action less, but no less than one. So I can take higher technologies cheaper. Well, I might as well, because he's gonna die off soon. It's gonna cost me a bit of tactics, but I think I can handle it, sure. Davai, Charles Darwin, davai.
So he goes into your hand for now. And now, oh, you don't have any?
Nope.
Okay, you still do it next turn.
But I thought the leaders go automatically here.
No, you need to actually pay one. And then if you replace the leader, you get that action back.
Sure.
So you could theoretically have done it in a different order if you want to lose him now.
Yeah, sure.
Okay, so fine, that's okay.
And
you get all your
nice
cards, you're just theoretically... Yep.
Okay, great. And he dies off. So,
so
what
I'm taking
happens
one.
is, sure. I lose one of my red cubes, and I think it'll be easier to just recalculate my army.
Sure.
So that's 6, and one from strategy, that's 7, and I have this, so that's 8. I'm not mistaken, right? Oh, I only lost 1. But I did lose 1 VP per turn. Right?
Yes.
Let's also do that.
Okay.
So that's 4 and that's 1. Do I have another one hiding somewhere? No, I do not. So I'm at 4.
Yeah.
Okay. Great. My turn has ended. Discard access military cards. I am 5. What's your leader? Nostradamus. Yeah, I'll keep this one. This one gets discarded. I'm assassinating him.
Sure.
I have a card here that says kill Nostradamus in particular. So I gain 5 VP, which is phenomenal. And then I get my science. Wait, did we... Wait. There's more. There is more. Each of your temples gives you one less happy face. I think this only happens when what?
Sure, let's imagine that you're fine.
When does this come into effect, the fact that I have one less happy face?
When at the end of your turn. But let's imagine that you didn't do that. That's okay. I mean, let's just forgo it. It's okay.
Each of your labs and libraries, I only have 1 lab. Oh, so I have 4. Produces an extra VP per turn.
Great.
Taking a technology card,
so
whatever.
that's +4.
Completely unplanned.
So I'm gonna...
Yeah, give me another 4, please.
Here you go.
Great. So we scored. I have no corruption. I will produce the food.
You will pay the food.
I will pay the food.
Yes.
And then I will produce the resources.
Excellent.
Yes.
Okay. My turn.
Yes.
Let's...
I also need to take free military cards because I'm fabulous that way.
Okay.
That was a very convincing okay, wasn't it?
I'm going to play an event.
Leave a comment if you think my husband hates me now.
No, I'm going to play an event.
You get 2 VP for that.
Yeah, total of 5.
Right,
So that's
and
fun.
It's a territory.
It's a territory. So...
+4.
Okay, it's fine. It doesn't matter
We're
really.
tied, so it doesn't
Oh, right,
really
right.
matter.
So let's just say that I started by saying 4.
But I said 4.
Right, but I'm supposed to go first, so I said...
Because we're tied.
No, because it's my turn.
I thought it has to do with who has a higher military.
No.
Okay, my bad.
So 4. I need to say a number that's higher.
Sure, 7.
7?
7. I can.
Yes, you can. Okay, so what? 2 plus 2, 2, and 1. It's 5. Okay, it's yours.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
So these 2 die off, and I get this one.
Show 7.
I killed those, and these.
Oh, okay. I haven't seen them.
No, it's okay.
Yeah.
I was gonna do everything in order, in a random order of my own choosing. I lose 3 military for that. And this means I lose 2 of these. They go to the box, right?
Right.
Great. And I gain a white and a red.
I think, by the way, this is one of the new territories in the expansion. I don't remember it from the base game. Okay.
And then I get to choose a
Yes.
reward. Okay, so I'll choose 4 of these because I am dumb AF.
Okay. And now I'm continuing my
Yes,
turn.
did you get 2? Yes, you did get 2.
Yes, I
Great.
did. It's 5 actually, but yes. Okay, so.
Aren't we petty today?
Right. I would like to. Fine. I will discover rifleman or research
good.
rifleman or whatever you want to call it. That'll cost me 6. And I'm going to spend these 2 military actions to upgrade for 2 each. So that's 4.
Very good.
And I will choose to. What do I else want to do? So that. Fine. I will play my frugality card to increase my population, which will cost me 3. And then I gain 3. Great, you can discard this one. Then I would want to take the efficient upgrade one. By the way, we're close to the end of age 2, which means
change my mind if you don't
sure.
mind.
Nostradamus is gonna die off, so I might as well choose another one. Maria Theresa. Whenever you gain or increase your population, score 1 science and 1 victory point. At the start of your action phase, you get 1 resource for building and upgrading military units. 3 if you are one of the 2 weakest players. Okay, that's interesting, I guess. Whenever you gain or increase your population.
Nosti's gonna die, so.
Really? Okay.
Nosti, yeah.
Yeah?
You said at the end of the age.
Oh yeah, that's true. Yeah. I'm not sure I like her that much.
Well, you'll get another one.
Yeah. So next up I would want to take, I guess, selective breed. I cannot use this one yet. So I'll take selective breeding, which will cost me 2. And the last one that I would want to do right now is to I just have this build our efficient upgrade, breakthrough. Fine, with the last 2 I'll take breakthrough. Or rich land. Farm. Fine, breakthrough. Okay, done. You can discard these. And,
which is a shame because I wanted a wave of nationalism.
yes.
As if we needed any more of that.
Yes.
Okay.
Ooh.
So,
I don't think that I'll be able to take.
I think I'm not gonna put a card here because.
Okay, end of round. So discarding excess. I should discard one, so I'll discard the war. Nobody likes war. And then I will score.
I'm just gonna sip me some of my tea. Did you see a monster, honey? You
No.
looked very startled.
Yeah, I thought the camera went off, but that was another thing that happened. Okay, so 6.
Some things are worse than monsters.
Correct. Food production, food consumption, so this is 2. And then resource production, so that's 2 more. And then drying.
I'd love to play
0.
my turn, but I have rule questions, so
I'm done.
we're just gonna wait patiently.
Sure.
Okay, great. I wanna, since Darwin killed religion, I wanna take him off and put him here. This, if I'm not mistaken, is 2 white cubes and 4 resources, right?
Mm-hmm.
Great. So this is a 5 resource, so.
Sure.
And 2 actions, so I put him here, so I get my happy face back because I don't remember what are the consequences, but I remember that they're bad.
Mm-hmm. And 2 extra VP, I see?
Yes, 2 extra VP per turn. How the hell did I get there? Okay. Score for science. Fantastic. And research iron with 5 of that science. Great. And then use up 3 of those iron to upgrade this building, which is all my iron, which is fine. We never really wanted those. And I want to get rid of some of my food. I have way too much. So, boop. That'll be 3. So this one goes down here, this one goes back here. I think that's it, right? Do I have any military shenanigans I want to do? Nope. No military shenanigans this turn. Okay, great. So I have no access. Nope, I have no access military cards. Great. Let me just score my science. And my 10 VP per turn. You jealous yet?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so I produce food, so that's 2 and 1. And then I consume food. And then I produce resources. And then I draw 3 military cards.
Okay. Alfred Noble says if Noble is replaced, meaning, is replaced, do not get 1 civil action back, okay. Instead, put this card by the culture track. From then on, any civilization scores 4 VP at the end of a turn in which you developed at least 2 technologies. Because they won a Nobel Prize. Isn't that cute?
Though developing 2 technologies a turn is no small feat.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah. Okay.
I'm done.
Yeah.
We killed these.
Yeah.
Did we?
No.
Did we not?
Yes. Okay.
Housekeeping.
Yes. At midnight. Okay, so on to. Oh my god. Is this really. What? Is there only 1 call? Maybe.
Well, happy I built my iron.
Yeah. Okay. So did you do your entire thing?
Yes.
Okay. I'm gonna play an event.
Mm-hmm.
There you go. So that's 5 points for me.
And boom, wealthy territory.
All right. So let's do real numbers, right? Okay. So I'm at 8. So 8.
I can't beat you with this one. You get the wealthy territory.
Okay.
Enjoy.
Thank you.
Well, at least I'm being honest.
Yeah. Okay, so I get... What?
10. No, I have nothing.
Okay, so 9 is a lot. It's basically 4 of 2s. Jeez.
I would put 1 cube on...
And 1 on 1.
Okay.
That's 9.
Again, I would put 1 cube on the wealthy territory, because otherwise
No.
it really affects your corruption.
That's not an option.
Well, in my case, it was irrelevant, because I got it in your turn.
Right.
But okay.
Yeah, that's...
But that's what I did.
Okay. It's just illegal, because I need to... Whatever.
For me, it doesn't matter.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
had no corruption check.
Okay. So let's see. My turn. So I have 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 13. I need 12 for this. So that's interesting. So I'll do that. I'll just play, I'll just use 2 of my actions to spend 12. Yes, so that's 12. 4, 6, 4, 6, 8. Oh, I don't have 12. I miscounted. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. What?
2, 4,
6, 8, 10, 12. Great. Oh, sorry.
Yeah, just put 1 in the lower tier.
So this all 12, and that's this one.
Yep.
Great. Your government produces VP equal to its level. So I basically generate 2 more VP per turn.
Great, and you get 3
3
cubes, representing immigrants who
Yes.
get the job done.
Yes. Great. Next. I will now take Alfred, noble, and I will use another action to replace him. So he goes away.
He's dead.
So that raises my military by 2
Done.
and my VP per turn by 2.
Nope, your ideas per turn by 2.
Yes, science per turn, sorry. And now I will spend a breakthrough to develop cartography because it's going to go away soon. So I need to pay 4 and then I get 3 back. So basically I lose 1. Great. So this goes away. I could also spend another cube to build a selective breeding. Great. And then my last cube will be used to do this, efficient upgrade. Upgrade a farmer building, paying 3 less. So I will do this, and it'll only cost me 1, because the difference is 4. Great. So that goes away. And the next thing is I will spend some food, 2 food, to get another worker.
Great.
And that was my turn, and I am done. So we can remove these.
And then end of an era.
Yes. Okay, so let's do this now. So, cards in hand that are of age 1.
Nope.
Okay. Leaders from age 1.
Nope.
Unbuilt wonders.
Nope.
And we lose 2
Oh no.
from the bank, right?
Yep.
Okay. And I will, so this goes away. This comes here. This comes here. And I will refill, and we are down to the last age.
Yep.
And it is your turn.
Yes. Okay, so first things first, I'm gonna build the justice system. All the justice in the world is mine. That'll cost me 7 science. I get three blues and one white.
3 blues
and one white.
and 1 white.
Okay, and the white is available
Yep.
to me immediately. That's what we said. Great. This is not a technology card, or is it?
Which one? No, that's an action card.
Taking a technology card costs you 1 civil action less. So wonders and leaders
No.
are not relevant.
Blue ones are.
Okay.
I
Getting
didn't shuffle
reserves.
this as well.
Hmm?
I see that I didn't really shuffle this.
Meh. Got 1 reserves. Cannot use it this turn, so it's tapped. I need more happiness, so I think I'm gonna use 1 to use 3 to upgrade this. Am I like at rebellion at the end of the turn? Remind me what this
Yes.
does.
Theoretically, you could use this. I mean, this is a temporary happiness,
Oh.
as long as it's here.
Right. Well, I don't
So
have
you're
any
okay.
resources to push it anywhere, so it's
Yeah.
going to stay here for a
Mhm.
long time.
Okay. Oh, I
Okay.
wanted to take the call and I forgot. Okay.
I have like more actions. I have 4 food, so I think I'm going to use 1 to get another worker. Again, it doesn't matter because he's 1 happiness, right? Right. Great. That's what we agreed on. And
2, 4, 5,
engineering
6,
genius
6,
and reserves.
12, 13. I'm supposed to be on 13, by the way. I just
Sure.
counted.
No, it's okay. Could you explain me the hussars?
Sorry?
Levis.
Oh, that's a new one.
Yep. Otherwise, I wouldn't ask you to explain it to me.
So it's 2. Let's see. Oh.
No breaky.
Hussars. The tactical strength of Hussars is equal to 2 plus the level of the lower level unit in the army. So for example, a knight plus a tank would make an army with a tactical strength of 3 because the knight is a level 1 unit. If you have multiple armies, each may have a different technical strength. Pair the units in the way that gives you the highest possible total. Why did we introduce a new game mechanic just for 1 card? Well, we wanted an army of 2 cavalry units, but playtesting showed that strength blah 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 blah.
I personally think their notes are really interesting, but I would also skip them over if we were in the middle of a video.
Yeah.
But we'll talk about that later, because their notes are really lovely.
Okay.
What day is?
Mm-hmm.
Am I done? I think I'm done.
Okay.
Okay, I done.
That's yours, I guess.
It's ours.
Great. Now what?
Now it's your turn.
Okay.
And it isn't mine at all. I have to entertain myself over here.
What?
Oh, come
Okay.
on. They've seen the previous video.
Yeah. All right. Do whatever you need to do. Or have you done all?
What are you talking about?
Yeah.
I'm done.
Oh, wow.
It's your turn.
Okay.
I took like all the
I
golden
forgot.
ages.
I think
I'm swimming in golden ages here.
I think, yeah, I forgot to take 2 military cards. Okay. Oh, but I couldn't have... Oh, whatever. Let's imagine that I didn't.
Sure.
Just
Oh, I should have taken 3. I'm sorry.
So take. Okay. Next. What do I want to do now? Where are my cards? I really used all of my cards? Wow. Okay. Can you give me as I should have had 2 military cards of H2. Yeah, I just forgot.
Sure. They're yours.
Thanks. Okay, so I'll play an event, which means that I get 2 points.
And we take another territory.
And guess what?
What?
I'm bidding 13.
I can go up to 8.
Great.
Will you give me a discount?
No,
Boo.
thank you. Right, so I need to take 4 food. So that's a 3 and a 1. And I need to lose 1 and gain 4. Great. So many people at my civilization.
Your civilization brings all the boys to the yard,
Yes.
and they're like,
Mm-hmm. Okay. Now I want to... let's see. What's the... So let's read the new wonders. Although I should take the coal just... So can you give me the coal one? Yeah, let's just do this.
you used your card? You used your action?
Yeah, I just
Sure.
used one to take it. Okay, the Suez Canal. When you complete this wonder, you may colonize the territory in your hand. Oh, okay. You produce an extra resource for each colony you have. Don't care about that.
That's nice for me, but I'm not gonna take it because it's
No.
dead.
Louvre Museum. The Louvre keeps its blue token when completed. Okay.
He's so cute when he tries accents that he does not understand.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so the Louvre keeps its blue tokens when completed. That's bad.
Say Louvre again.
Louvre. Each can be spent during your action phase to gain 2 resources. The Louvre produces an extra VP per blue token on it. Well, that is interesting. Let's look at the International Red Cross. Other players may also work on this wonder.
Yay.
Unlike you, they are limited to 1 stage per turn. For each stage, the player who built it immediately scores 6. When completed, you score 1 for each colony in play.
In play is in general,
Right.
so that's nice.
So that's 5.
Yep.
And we can do that for 6. That's cute. Let's do that one. It costs 2 though. Okay, whatever. So let's pay 2 plus 3, that's 5. Just for the heck of it.
No, you need to pay yeah, that's
Yeah.
5. That's a lot. Enjoy.
You can build it as well.
Nope.
What?
Not helping. I'm against red crosses.
Alright,
I'll think of a reason afterwards.
sure. For the last one, I'm gonna research my coal.
Sure.
So it's gonna cost me 7, so I'm at 4.
Very good.
And it goes here. And that is it. Next.
You do your thingy,
Yeah.
and I will start my turn.
I need to score. So I need to score 7. Need to have more
Wait.
6.
There's absolutely no reason for me not to research the cavalrymen. They cost 6 and I have 4, but I have a discount on horse units according to the level, so they should cost me 4 and they will give me 2 VP. 2 VP. Right? Right.
No corruption.
That was a civil action. Another civil action is the reserves. And then a military action will be to move him over yonder. So that's nice. And then I will use another reserves for free. and those virtual 3 along with this one are used to push him over into the drama, which is an additional 2 VP per turn, and another smiley face, because drama does produce happiness, at least for me. Okay, I have more civil actions. I have very few resources. However, I could use 2 of those to get the Louisville. Anywho, keeps the blue tokens when completed. Each can be spent during your action phase to gain 2. The Louisville produces an extra 1 VP per blue token on it.
So for a maximum of 5 per turn.
Sure, I got it. That was 2 actions, right? Okay, and I'm gonna use this to build 1 stage of a wonder, pay 4 less. So I pay
0.
just the cube.
Yeah. Did you take it from here though?
Yeah, because I have to pay 0.
Okay.
Or do I take it from here?
Let's whatever. Sure.
I don't know.
I don't know either.
I just
I
don't
don't
know.
I don't know either.
Okay, I got him, so that's 1, 2, 3. And that is it. Discard access military. I'm just gonna 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and randomly throw away these. Okay, let me score my science. That's gonna be 4 because my civilization is dumb. And I get 12 because for some reason they're dumb but they're happy. So that was 12. No corruption. Food gets produced. Food gets consumed, and then resources get produced, and then I take 3 military cards.
Okay, my turn.
Yep.
Great. I will start by taking multimedia
Very good.
and research it. Let's put it here.
This is the last aid, right?
Right.
Okay.
So that'll cost me 9. And now I can spend 1 worker and 11, which I don't have yet. Okay, fine.
Yeah, you'll gain them.
I'll gain them. Okay, so instead, let's start upgrading these. They'll cost 3 each. So let's say I do it twice. That'll cost me an even 6. So that's 3 cubes. And those go here. And let's say that I will spend 1. Yeah. So so I'm spending 4. So it'll go like this. And when I do this, I gain 6, right? Other players may also work in this wonder. Unlike you, they are limited to 1 stage per turn. For each stage, the player who builds it immediately scores 6. So I score 6. Great. Let's put it from the other way around so I can see it better. And so that was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I have 2 more. So I might as well take the reserves.
No civil service? Civil service is nice. It's 2 more white cubes.
Yeah.
Sure.
And the satellites will replace my cartography, which is fine.
Because they're the same type?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'll take it. Thanks. And that's it for
Do
my...
you get a discount for upgrading from type to type?
No. No.
Then you only lose.
Yeah. I get the difference.
It's not a lot. Like paying 8 just to gain 1 and 2 is not a lot in my opinion.
2 and 2, and you may be right. I don't know.
Doesn't matter.
Yeah. Okay. So discarding cards.
Давай. Пожалуйста.
These go here. And I need to... 7.
I'm gonna give you your science, honey.
Thank you.
Did you get your VP per
Yes, I
turn?
did. Okay. So, starting with corruption. And then food production. Food consumption.
This needs to be built for it to
resource.
take effect, right?
This is awful. What? Sorry?
This.
Yeah.
It says for each token on it, so I'm assuming it has to be built.
Correct.
Okay, great. So I need more resources, basically. Okay, another question. My smiley face
Mm-hmm.
needs to be like
On 4,
when I take this off,
the end of your turn when you take it.
not when I start this.
Correct.
Okay, great. So I need to, with my meager resources, first of all, let's start with, pointless.
Probably.
I need more resources. I only have 5. I have lots of food though. I'm head counting.
I think this doesn't make sense anymore. I would lose one of these,
Mm-hmm.
and you could put it to use, like here, which I think would be better for you.
Sure, that's 2 actions. I lose a sign. I do gain 2 VP for those per turn. No,
2?
1. Yeah, from Darwin.
Well, yeah. So can you generate another person?
I can remove this.
Mm.
This is 1 VP and 1.
Science.
And I want to move one of them to the drama, so I can get more smiley faces, so I can get more people. So I think we'll do that. So that's 1 action. That's another action.
And 4.
So that's 4.
So now you have 1 smiley face.
I have an additional smiley face.
An additional 3.
2. Oh, yeah, 2. An additional 2, and I lost 1. So I only gain an additional 1.
So what's his name? Darwin doesn't give you an extra VP per turn for drama?
For
printing press. Okay.
and for labs.
Okay, cool. Alright. So you can now generate another person.
Yep, which will cost me 4 food, which I have.
Yes, you do.
Though if I'm getting another person, I didn't necessarily need to move him from there to there, but it doesn't matter anymore. It has been done. Great, I'm still not producing more iron, but we'll get there.
You
And
can take the efficient upgrade.
that's 1, that's 2. Are we sure this isn't?
What's the question?
If I upgrade this, first of all, I'll take this. It
For
only
the-
costs me 1 because of Darwin. No, but you see why I'm being
Pondering.
annoying about that. And I'll take a new form of government.
New form of government.
Sure.
Yes.
Okay.
That's
Weird.
those are the rules.
But 1, 2, 3, 4. And then my VP per turn is 13. So if you can
1,
13.
2, 3, and then another 5, another 5.
Think.
Very good.
You, no corruption. Food is being produced. Food is being consumed.
And resources are produced.
Yes.
Okay, my turn.
Yes.
You can remove these two, and then move all of these. These are discarded. These will be here. You want a reminder of how air forces work? They double the tactic, in which they sort of they get added up to a tactic, to an army, then they double the tactic value.
Sure.
Not that it matters in this game. Okay. So I would like to play an event. Okay, so that's 3 points for me.
You can take them. And then this happens. This is a vast territory.
Yay, I will take it.
I don't know. Let me look at
All
my
right.
cards first.
So I'm on 13.
Yeah, and I'm on 8. Am I on 8? I have 3. I have... Yes, I'm on 8. I can get another 6. So 8 plus 6 puts me at 14. So you just need one more.
Okay, so 14. So I'm at 16.
Okay, then
That's it?
I can go up to... Is it worth my while? Sure. I can go up by another 3.
So what's your total?
17.
I can 18.
Okay, that's it.
Okay, so that's 13 plus 5. That's 18. Yes.
Sure. Enjoy your territory, honey.
Thank you.
Did you get your VP? Probably did.
I did. So I need to lose 1 yellow. I need to get 3. Sorry, lose 1 blue, get 3 yellow, and then get 3 food, which is awful. Great. Okay. And now I will. What will I do? What will I do? I need to start spending this. This is ridiculous. Great. What does Nelson Mandela do? If you
Have no discontent workers. Taking this card costs 3 civil actions more. At the end of your turn, score for each surplus happy face. So you want to take him when everyone are annoyed, and then you want to...
That's funny.
Yes, it is.
Okay, let's. Okay, so let's first use resources. I want to gain 4. I want to gain 4 resources. Great, I gained 4 resources.
On top.
Okay, so now I want to spend. I have 3, 6, 9, 10. Okay, so I'm going to use 3 and these 3. Great. 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 That is 18 points. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8,
9.
9, 10, 11. What did I say? Not. Sorry. 8. And I said 18. So just 10. Great. Oh, these cubes should go here. What?
Yeah, I was confused where the rest of the cubes.
Yeah.
There must have been a truck ton of resources.
Just 9. And then this is built.
Isn't it 5?
No, it's 5. You're right. Sorry.
Okay.
Okay. And all right. So that was that. Great. Excellent. Let's do. Let's. Okay. Let's generate people because I have too much food laying around.
Mm-hmm.
And they don't cost me a lot. So
That's how it works when you're straight.
Sure. That's a thing. Okay. So generating 3 more people for a total of 6.
Very good.
So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
and 6.
And 8. Okay, whatever. So 6. I mean 1, 2, and 3, and 1.
Yes.
6.
Yes, that's how math
I
sometimes
wanted
works.
to take the most, right?
No, you're perfectly right.
Yeah. Okay, so that is it.
Fantastic.
I'm going to score myself. 7.
Endowment of the arts. I gain 6 points because you have more VP than me.
6. So it's 13.
Gonna use this efficient
production
upgrade to get him over here for 4 less.
Great.
And
drawing 2 cards.
I need more resources.
Great. Mm-hmm.
I just need more resources.
You can take the military build-up.
Yeah, but that's gonna be next turn. I mean, I will take it, don't get me wrong, I will.
Mm-hmm.
But that's for next turn.
Yeah. What did you build this turn?
I upgraded my iron.
Good.
Which,
yeah.
Like, why the heck not?
It's important.
Yep. Nope. What was patriotism? You have an extra for
4.
building and upgrading military units.
Mm-hmm.
Sure.
There you go. There's another reserve.
Yeah, but that's like way on the expensive end of things.
Mm-hmm.
I'm pretty sure, however, that I can take for 1 the professional sports because he lets me take him for a discount of 1.
Sure.
Okay.
Great.
So that was my
Gonna give you points.
Fabulous turn.
13. 1, 2, 3. 10. Okay.
And another 4.
And these 3 go away. And these move. Are you producing?
Yes, I completely lost focus.
Yep.
Which happens occasionally. I just blank out like a light. Anywho, no corruption. Food is being produced, and then food is being consumed, which is great. And then I produce more resources, and then I kind of have resources at last.
That's funny. Okay. My turn.
Yep.
Okay. So, event for 3 points.
Take your 3 points. And we have immigration.
Uh-oh.
Each civilization loses half of its discontent workers, rounded up.
We don't have any.
Yep.
That's
Okay,
it?
so that's it.
Okay. Great.
Though they are moving to America, which has the
Right.
Statue of Liberty,
Liberty.
so you should be taking all of them.
Yep. All 0 of them.
Fanatic.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Next up, I want to definitely build the last part of the International Red Cross. So that'll cost me 3. And then I get 6 points.
Very good.
These are
You're
points.
the red.
And now what happens?
I'm not sure, honey. What happens now?
Let's see.
Is it the Spanish Inquisition?
When completed, you score 1 for each colony in play.
So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So you gain another 6.
Yay.
Very good, honey.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Great. And so that was that. Now I am going to take this one, which will cost me 4. 1, 2, 5. Sorry. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I'm going to start building that. And this is the number of cubes I need to lose. And with this one, let's see, I have 3. I have 3. So no, what? Right. Jeez.
Louise.
This is 4. So I can do that. Probably don't wanna. I can do that. Right, so let's develop satellites for no particular reason. For 8. So I'm down to 5. And can you increase me on the military by 2?
Very good, honey.
Thank you. And that is my turn.
When we read this, is it, for example, if you use tier 2 cavalry, it's 4 per? Yeah, it's 4. Okay, sure. So I need to get another 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And I need to get another 6, so that's 11. Very
and
good.
These go away. And I can move these, and you can play your turn.
Very good. Okay. So let's start the shenanigans.
We have Ian Fleming.
I use a military buildup, which means that I have 8 resources for military purposes. Let's just put 4 cubes here to make things easier, though they're for military only. Great. So I'm gonna use another cube to get another worker. Not enough food. Okay. Okay, 1 cube so I can upgrade this. So I can upgrade this. That's gonna cost me 2. Great. Another cube to put him back into the worker pool, which again, phenomenal. Red cube, so I can use these, which are virtual currency, to upgrade him here, which gives me another 1, 2, 3. And then 2 red cubes to switch my strategy. So I have these, so now I gain another 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then I'm gonna build this. Another civil action, that's gonna cost me 11. So I'm all the way down here, but I get 2 red cubes and 4 military. Red cubes, honey. The most amazing resource in the game.
You're a very military-oriented monarchy, apparently. You're England.
I'm not gonna do anything more, so these were virtual that I got from the military buildup.
Sure.
They can vouch for me. Where were we? I used no resources. I can have resources, right? Right. I can do something with resources. Theoretically.
Could build more military.
Oh, with what units? I don't have enough food to get more workers. I'll start by taking reserves. Haven't decided what I'm gonna do with them, but I'm gonna take them. Can I just not use this?
What do you mean?
Yeah, I'll take another form of government.
Sure.
I'll just not do.
Sure. Remember, yeah, it takes place in your hand, but
Yep, doesn't matter.
sure.
We're so close to the end
Yeah.
that who cares?
Right.
And sure, I'll take computers. I might get a chance to use that.
Sure.
Oh,
Done.
okay. Then I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 cards in my hand, which is okay because I have 7 white cubes.
Okay. Steve Jobs is up. It's very interesting. I'll score you. So that's 10 and 3, and that is 4. So I scored you.
Thank you, honey.
Sure. My turn. Not gonna play an event this time. Best mind produces science equal to best lab, gives you produces science equal to the better of those two. It's interesting. Okay, let's do that then. But before, let's make sure we do this because this is interesting. So 1 action for 8. So 8 would be everything here. So that's a shame. Okay. Sure. This is not even funny what's going on here. Okay.
What does per each level mean? Do you need actual people in it?
No. I mean, if it's...
Sorry, just having researched the technology is enough.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Let's see. Production. Gives you happy faces whenever you go there. You get a 4. Manhattan Project. That's interesting. Sure. I need more resources. Oh, I could have this. But then it'll take time to do that and do that. So that's 6, and I need to wait another turn. I'll be able to complete this one, but I don't think I'll be able to do anything else. So let's say that I just take her for 1 and replace him for another 1. So he goes away. So I lose 2 military and 2 science per turn. But, he goes by the culture track, him specifically. And whenever we develop 2 technologies in the same turn, we get points. She says my best mine, this is my best mine, produces science equal to its level. So I produce 2 extra science. That's nice.
Yay.
And my best lab, which is level 1, gives you military equal to its level. So I get 1 military. So they're very... Oh, are you up there?
Yes.
Oh, hello. I wasn't
That
aware of
happened
that.
last turn. You saw that happen.
Okay. And she produces VP equal to the better of those 2. So that's 1. 2 better. So that's 2. Best matches. Okay, great. I wasn't looking at that, so that's interesting. Okay. That's not good. But that's okay. That is okay. Is okay. Nothing interesting with artillery. Nothing interesting over here. Let's just generate a bunch of people.
Breed away, honey.
Yes, so all 3 for 6. So again, 2, and then another 3. That's 5, another 1, that's 6. Great. So 3 more people. Oh, actually, this one just cost me 2, and these one cost me 2 more. So this one goes here. Great. And these all go away, and I'm done. So these go here. And this one goes here. And this one goes here.
I like that we're using a young Steve Jobs with like the more mature daddy Steve Jobs. Yeah.
Pose, yeah. Okay, so I'm gonna discard access cards. They don't really matter, so I just discard these. And then I get points, specifically 9.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm here, and here I need to get 6
Refugees.
more, 17. And then corruption, no. Food production, 1 and 1, and then food consumption, then resource production, and then I need to draw 2 cards. Stoppage of war. And then resetting of the actions. Okay, your turn.
Refugees.
Yeah.
Strongest population scores free. And gains 1 yellow cube from the weakest population.
Woohoo!
Who loses free.
Oh.
Population goes into the pool.
Yeah.
So I don't have to pay for it. Okay. Fantastic. I don't even remember what it is that I wanted to do, but we're rolling with it. Did you give me... Yeah, I think you did. I think I drained all of it.
I actually didn't.
Oh, okay. That gives me options, which is always nice. Okay, sure. I'll use one of my civil actions. First of all, 1 civil action to gain 4 virtual resources. Another one to build the computers lab, which will cost me 7. So that's 6, and that's
8.
7.
7, yeah. So 1 goes down. The rest go back.
Okay, and now I have 5, which is...
So put a person there.
Here?
You built a computer, didn't you?
Nope. Oh. Yeah, I did. You're right.
But it costs 11, I see, right?
Yeah, but I had reserves.
Okay.
A virtual
So you increased
currency.
your science per turn, great.
Yeah, but wait, so that was 3 actions in total. 1 for the card, 1 for the upgrade, 1 for the thingy. And I get 1 VP per turn from him. And now I have 5. Okay, good. No way to get new workers, right? Right. That's useless to me. Well, it's useless now. It might be useful in some. I only have 1 more turn, don't I? Or do we play till the cards run out?
We don't.
So once this is done, we're done. So I only have 1 more turn.
We make sure that we each played even number of rounds.
That's fine. I'll build 1 tier of the Louvre. With this. I'll take the efficient upgrade because who knows, I might need it. And I'll take the Revolutionary idea. Because, you know.
Reasons.
Yep. Many, many reasons.
Okay. So I'm gonna score you, and you can take.
Oh.
Oh.
So you're
So
not gonna score anyone.
No.
happened
I
during
have
my
one
turn.
What?
That happened during my turn.
Yeah, but we still, you know, gain
We
one
each
round.
gain one round?
Yeah.
Okay, that's great.
So I'm gonna score you. So that's 14 points. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 points. And 9 points here. Great. What else did I want to say? Oh, you're doing your thing.
Did you give me science? Probably yes.
Oh, but we do need to make sure that we...
You gave me science,
I
right?
did.
Okay.
But we do need to do that. So every H2 card, if you have any in your hand, which you don't.
Nope.
So you're good.
But I do have an H2 leader.
Okay, so he needs to go bye-bye.
Okay. But we already scored me because that happened after my
Yeah.
turn ended. Okay. Okay, so I lose... I should have had one more VP per turn.
Okay.
And I lose 4.
Okay.
What else? I gain 1 happiness. No, I don't. No, sorry. My bad. And that's it. Okay.
Discard. What do I want to do? Oh, that's really bad. It's really bad. I won't be able to do this. Or this. I'm being annoyed. It's not good, not good, not good, not good. Sure, best theaters, I don't have any theaters. Your best lab gives you happy faces, I don't care. Best library, and I don't have any libraries, so I won't be able to do that as well. I didn't take any cards, that's amazing. Okay. So, ugh. This is strength advantage.
That was your last turn?
Wait, I haven't played my turn yet.
Okay, yeah, I was wondering.
Yeah. 7. Additional 5 plus. Nope, I won't be able to do that. Oh, by the way, I'm not here. You're here. I'm still here.
I'm too tired to sing the song.
Okay. To sing the song.
Yes, the one about I'm still here.
Sure.
It's from Follies. We saw that one.
I am not going to be able to do that, which is very, very sad.
Like, comment, and subscribe if you too have seen Follies.
I am not going to be able to do that.
Imelda was fantastic in it.
I understand what you're trying to do. I think I will...
Like, comment, and subscribe if you understand what I'm trying to do.
There's no way I'm going to be able to generate resources, which is just awful. Just awful. Okay. Then that's it. I don't see anything that I can generate VPs from. Your best library and theater, which I don't have any.
We have cards here and here that give us VP.
Yeah.
And you can put more of them. So you can do stuff.
Yeah. I could, well, I could upgrade from 3 to 11, that's 9. No, that's 7, 8. Oh, but that's not a theater. We don't have any theaters here.
I do.
But I could generate more science. Fine. All right, let's generate more science. So taking this, then researching this for 8, so you can drop it down by 8, and then upgrading, that'll cost me 5, the upgrade itself. So this is 6. Right, this is 6. So
By the
5.
way, if you,
What?
if you, just for an example,
Yeah.
take this
Mm-hmm.
and then research this,
Yeah.
then Mr. Nobel gives you 4 because you researched 2 technologies.
Sure, I'll do that then. Can you increase my science per turn now that it matters a lot?
By how many?
Just
By 3.
by 3, yeah. So I'll take that, correct. Why that specifically? I mean, not this.
Yeah, sure. No, you're right. I missed it.
So just 1 and then 1 research,
Great.
right? And you dropped me the same amount.
Yep. And I give you 1,
Right.
2, 3, 4.
Great. And
You have 2 more actions.
I'm gonna forfeit them. Doesn't matter.
Okay.
So that's it.
Fantastic. Give yourself the thingies.
You can
I'll
drop
give
these.
you the 9 research per turn thingy.
And this goes here. Oh, and we forgot to lose 2 yellows.
I lost.
Yeah, maybe I did. It doesn't matter.
Oh, you have so much immigration that I doubt you'd notice
Yeah.
it.
So I'm gonna give myself VP. You haven't given me VP, right?
Did I not?
Did you give me VP here?
No.
Okay.
I only gave you from the Nobel.
Okay, thanks.
I'll lose 2 population just in case. I don't know.
No, I think you did. I don't know either. Just
No, I probably didn't. Because look at the happy
Yeah.
face. Should be lower.
okay.
Okay. This costs 2 military cubes.
Wait.
We're at a gap of 5.
Food production, food consumption, resource. Not that it matters. Yeah. Okay, so take up to 7 from your rival. Oh, but I can try to. We're ready to get. Wait.
I'm flipping you.
Oh, okay. So,
You don't want to get flipped?
so I need to. Okay. So this is an aggression. When evaluating war or aggression, you choose one of your units.
Mm-hmm.
Here's my unit, 3.
Mm-hmm.
Add its strength to your strength temporarily. It also gives me +3 if defending. So I'm adding 6 to my defense, and
Very
I'm
good.
okay.
We're at a gap of 5. So great.
Yeah. So I just lost him, and you can
Reduce
bring my
you by
military by
4.
4. Great. Next.
Okay. Whenever you develop a technology, you may pay 1 extra to gain. So I have absolutely no reason not to take him.
Great.
Your best lab gives you equal faces equal to its level. It's a level 3, so that's 1, 2, 3. There is no discontent here. And if I develop a technology, which I could develop multimedia.
Mm-hmm.
Sure, let's develop multimedia. So that's 3 cubes to take it, 1 to develop it, and then I waste these 9s, and then I pay 1 ore to gain 4. Great. So pretty much the only thing of any use is to use this to upgrade. So I have to pay 4 less. The gap is 8, so I have to pay 4. And then I get another 1, 2, 3 VP per turn. I think that's it. There is no more points to be squeezed here. Done.
Great. So let's give you points. So that's 14. 1, 2, 3, 4. Here you go. And some science, but it matters. There you go. And you can do that if you want, but it doesn't really matter, I think.
Nope.
Okay, so all of the events are now...
All of the tier 3 or
all of
just...
them. Yeah, tier 2 won't do anything.
Okay, so tier 2 we can ignore.
Right.
Strongest civilization. We don't read them?
Let's see. Maybe I'm wrong. End of the game. End of sequence. Your cards, your civilization, statistics. Your turn, end of sequence, draw, reset. Politics, actions, etc. As well as turn, first turn. Come on. Where's the end of the game?
Are you in the correct manual?
Yep. End of turn sequence, production, draw military, current events, your cards, your play area, your civilization, great. What? I can look at the other one, but it seems weird. End of an age. Okay. Age 4 is the game ending age. If it starts or determine the round is lose with extra.
Whatever, let's just open all of them.
Shh.
This does nothing.
Sure.
It means I can take civil cards which are useless, so we're done with this one.
Okay.
Okay. Each civilization scores equal to the amount of ore its mines produce. Ignore any production from other resources. So I gain 6.
Okay.
And you gain 6.
Great.
So 6 us both.
So 5, 6.
Boom. Impact of Wonders.
6. And then 1 and 5. What's the...
Impact of Wonders. Each civilization scores VP for each completed wonder. So I gain 5. And you gain 5 for this. And then 4, so that's a 9. And then you get another 3, so that's 12. And this is also built, so that's 2. So that's
12,
14. Very good, honey.
Okay.
Each civilization scores 4 for each farm, mine, or each urban building, or each military unit, whichever is the lowest. Now this isn't levels, right? We count the total.
Scores 4 for each farm, mine, or for each urban building, or for each military unit, whichever is the lowest. All right, so I have 1. I basically, the lowest I have is 1.
Also, the lowest I have is 2. So you gain 4 and I gain 8.
4. Okay, next.
That's it?
That's it?
That is it.
Okay. Woo-hoo.
Why do you let me win?
I did? What could I have done otherwise?
I don't know. You must have let me win. There's no way I'm beating you
No,
on this.
No. If I could have just gotten one more turn, I would have gotten a lot more points. Score 4 points for each wonder, each blue technology, or each type of urban building you have, whichever is highest. You then may reveal an age 3 event from your hand. So basically, highest, right? That would have given me 4 times 5. That would give me 20 points.
That's a
and I just
lot.
needed one more turn, and I was missing like two resources to get this.
I'm sorry, Daddy.
Yeah. It's
Okay, so
okay.
Links for the review and the first round in the description. Probably links in the description for the original playthrough.
Yeah.
Because this is with the expansion. I feel like it doesn't add that much, but I still check them both out.
It's a different playthrough.
Yeah, that's for sure.
Yeah.
It definitely felt a bit different. Okay, see you guys in the review.
Bye.
Bye.